Hello gamers, Vasko here. It's been a while since I've done a Q&A, so I figure it's about time to do one so that y'all can get to know me a bit better. After all, I'm not just some ditto that transforms into Pokemon NPCs to explore the stories or anything, I'm also an inkling. But since most of you know me for Pokemon, let's start things off with some rapid-fire Pokemon related questions. What's your favorite Pokemon? Bayleaf. What's your favorite Dragon type? Flygon. What's your favorite Steel type Pokemon? I'd probably have to go with Bronzor for this one. I like the little coin, it's a very simple but lovable design in my opinion. If you could make a regional variant of a Pokemon, what would it be? Bronzor. It's based on ancient coins, and there ought to be other varieties of those, right? It would make sense for this Pokemon specifically to have a regional variant because every different region ought to have different ancient coins unless the ancient Pokemon civilization was made up of the exact same people worldwide and there was a global Pokemon trainer empire or something, but I don't think that's how history works. If you were a Pokemon, what types would you be? Probably a bug and psychic type because I bug my friends a lot and I value knowledge. Who's your favorite gym leader? Honestly, at this point it's Nessa. Who's your favorite character in Pokemon Sword and Shield? Not Nessa, it's actually Marnie. I really like how determined she is and gives it her all even though she started out with a very weak Pokemon. Which Pokemon game have you played the most? Pokemon Gold version. Back when I started playing Pokemon, I did not know that you could save, mainly because I did not know English, but I've been playing Pokemon Sword a lot, so by the time the next QnX Become Champion comes out, it'll probably be Pokemon Sword, which I hate to admit, I like a Gold better. Please, Gold remakes. I need them. When's the next QnX Become Champion? Also, when are you gonna do blank character? I think I'm gonna set myself a goal for 2022 where I will try my best to have one QnX Become Champion out on the 1st of every month. When I was in school, I did my homework on time, so let's hope I can make a video on time. I can only do one a month though, but do let me know who else you want to see in the comments below. Do you ever get burned out or unmotivated to make the QnX Become Champion videos? Yeah, playing the exact same game over and over with a slightly different team gets old pretty fast. The good news is that with the Diamond and Pearl remakes, I can get some more variety, so hopefully less burnout. How did you start doing the challenge runs for Pokemon? So one thing I really liked about Sword and Shield is that they had a clearly established major motivation for most characters, becoming champion. And as I mentioned earlier, Marnie is my favorite character from Sword and Shield. She seemed super determined to become champion, but couldn't since we stopped her in the semifinals. So I was legitimately curious what would happen if we weren't there and figured why not just play through the whole game as her, and then when I did, it was a fun story to tell. At first I was just gonna do this for Marnie, but given the video's success and that the game established a ton of characters who were also aiming for that same goal, I decided to try and find out the answer for as many of them as I can, and here we are. What keeps you going with content? Kind comments like these, fan arts like these, and the videos themselves actually getting views. How do you decide between videos you want to make and videos your fans want you to make? I open up my bank account, look at how little money I have in there, and ask myself, am I okay if this number doesn't go up in the next 2 months? Or if it's some concept that I'm really excited about, like when my friend Seth just yeeted this awesome Hisuian Zoroark card at me, I just make it anyways without worrying about the schmonetary side. If you were to go back to when you started YouTube and tell yourself something, what would that be? Vasko Games. Please take like 1 to 2 hours a day to learn your craft. Buy books, sign up for not a sponsored Skillshare, anything. Learn about audio editing, storytelling, art, animation, production, the whole thing. Those skills are gonna make your job a million times easier, and I still haven't done that. Whoops, I better start now. What's your biggest dream or goal in terms of editing? I would love it if one day I got to write for a short video of an official video game. Like imagine if you watched the latest Pokemon Evolutions and then the credits hit and instead of it saying Benjamin Townsend for the writer, you see Vasko Games. Will you make content on Splatoon 3? Yes. How many scrapped videos or unlisted videos are there on your channel? What's the main reason? I'm gonna go to content, filter, visibility, private, unlisted, apply. Let's see, we have the Brewster video, which did horribly. The Spiritomb guide, poorly done, very quickly made, probably gonna be irrelevant by the time you guys are watching this. The cursed CarQuest ad. It's cursed, you don't want to see it, I'll put a link to it if you do. Seriously, don't watch this. We have the T-Weep series that I tried out over the summer. I basically wanted to do sort of reviews and talk about other games, but as you can see again by the view count, people who watched it loved it, but not many people watched it. It's gonna be a recurring theme. Ryza 2 preview. I was actually gonna make a video on Ryza 2, one of my favorite games on the Switch that came out this year actually, and I forgot. Why are all these Q&As unlisted? Super secret video, please don't share. Face reveal practice. Right after the when will I do face reveal unlisted Q&A. Alright, we have the Little Town Hero Let's Play. If you guys actually like this game, it is under the playlist section that you can access the playlist easily. This was fun. I might try to redo this. Pokemon Pictionary from memory. The older videos I've just unlisted because they're basically like my sketchbook. It's the bad art I did when I still didn't know how to draw. This is the bad editing and video production I did when I still didn't know how to do video editing or production. Also, Faulkner Dab. This was my one video that got like the yellow $sign. The word itself was blacklisted, and then it's back to monetized, but not a lot of people watch. This is my one copyrighted claimed video, Love Like You. It was a music video I made using the ending theme from Steven Universe, and it went unclaimed for a very long time, and then once the series finished, they decided to claim it, so I decided to unlist. Will you be doing other content besides Pokemon and Splatoon? I would love to see more games. I would love to make more videos and more games as well. The challenge with YouTube though is finding a good format or style of content that people would watch. As you might have noticed from the previous question, a lot of the unlisted videos are me trying to do something different and failing. If y'all have any ideas for games, topics, or styles, I am definitely open to ideas, so let me know in the comments. Speaking of other games, here are some questions I got about those. Have you ever played any of the Tales series? Nope, I have heard positive things about them though, so if y'all have any suggestions on which one I ought to try first if I ever get to trying them, let me know. Have you ever played Celeste? If no, are you planning on playing it? And if yes, what are your opinions on it? This is gonna be a weird answer, but yes and no. Technically I did finish the game, but I had to do so using assist mode since I'm very bad at platformers and my Joy-Cons were drifty more than Captain Astronaut trying to get the first place in Mario Kart. I did love the environment, I love the music, I love the story. Now I kinda wanna revisit the game. Do you like Xenoblade Chronicles 2? I loved it. It's one of my favorite games. Do you ever plan to do Xenoblade on your YouTube channel? What would you like to see? Eyes emoji. What is your favorite Switch game? You better not say Card Quest. Alright, I won't say it. How many Quest games do you have now? I know you have a good amount, but how many do you really have? Alright, we got Car Quest, Colors Live. Even though it's not called the Colors Quest, the main story of this game is called Colors Quest, so I'm gonna count that as 2. We got Mushroom Quest, Jack Quest, Elliot Quest, Office Quest, Milo's Quest, Pokemon Quest, Cat Quest, Picto Quest, Dragon Quest. Technically, I also have this Quest game, which is rated M. This might be the reason why I deleted this Q&A. One for each month of the year. I'm so tempted to do this in 2022. Quest for the best, anyone? If you could go over to one other game and retain the same amount of viewers that your regular videos do, what game would you go to and why? Probably say Genshin. I like RPGs, I've been enjoying the game so far, and it'll have many more updates in the future, so it might be easier to maintain an audience over time with that game. What's your team in Genshin Impact, and what characters would you like to get in the future? Let me boot up Genshin. In terms of characters I would like to get, I kind of want to get Kazuha and Yoimiya. They both seem like very fun characters to have, and I kind of like their personalities. Favorite 4-star DPS in Genshin? Yanfei. She burns everything. Now on to the personal questions. When and how did you get the name Vasko? I was named after my grandpa, who was named after his grandpa, who was named after his grandpa. And yes, this is a JoJo reference, but also reality. Has anything got you looking forward to 2022? Not talking strictly about games. There are a ton of games, yes. But I am also starting to feel kinda homesick. It's been almost 3 years since I last went to Bulgaria to visit my grandparents, friends, and other family members. I'm hoping that if this pandemic thing calms down a bit, I'll be able to travel and go see them. What's your favorite thing to do? I actually love going on walks, alone, with a friend, and especially out in the mountain with Grandpa Games. Are you in school, and if so, what for? If not, do you have a degree? I graduated with my master's degree in data science back in May, and before that I had gotten my bachelor's degree in business administration. Me, shy guy, business admin. There's a reason why I make YouTube videos and don't work in an office. I was also planning to apply for a PhD this winter, but my standardized test scores have expired and I'm not in the mood to go through that again. Do you have any allergies? Yes, I am allergic to dogs and cats. Both are cute, both can kill me just from existing near me for long enough. Are you good at singing or voice acting? I wish I was. Alright, you know what? I gotta try the voice acting part. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? Yeah, no, I'm horrible. Someone teach me, please. Do you do art? I am slowly learning. My most recent drawings are these Dottlers and Sableye from the Cabo video. If you were dropped in a video game to live in for a week, what game would it be, and would you want to be a main character, side character, NPC, villain, etc.? I would choose Breath of the Wild. For the most part, it seems like a beautiful world, and I would want to be Cass. I'm definitely curious to see Hyrule through his eyes and how his travels go. I can just imagine like Cass being sighted by a Guardian and then aggressively playing the Guardian theme back at the Guardian, and the Guardian runs away because they're terrified. Favorite fictional character? This is a hard one. There's a lot of fictional characters, but I think I gotta go with Otto from ReZero. Everyone needs a friend like Otto. This also reminds me that I still haven't played that ReZero game that I got for the Switch. Who is your favorite VTuber? In terms of looks, Fauna. I'm not biased, you're biased. In terms of personality, Crony. Definitely a mood, definitely relatable, definitely hilarious. In terms of overall VTuberiness, I'd say Sana. If you had to pick a soundtrack or song from any game as your favorite, which one would it be and why? I particularly like Albedo's theme. I believe it's called Contemplation in the Snow. It's the sort of music that I choose to listen to whenever I need help with being creative, and it has a very unique sound to it. That's all the time I had for today, but if you do have any other questions, do let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer as many of them as possible. Thanks for watching, happy holidays, and I'll see ya on the first of every month, at least I hope.